2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The skyline of Orlando is seen here during a gorgeous sunset. Quite a backdrop for our broadcast tonight. Well, we can finally say it. The NBA regular season is about to get underway. And here at 2K Sports, we couldn't be happier. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Milwaukee Bucks going up against the Orlando Magic here at their home Amway Center. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. And from the sideline, David Aldridge. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Milwaukee. On Wednesday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Sacramento to take on the Kings. Then on Friday, the Golden State Warriors come into town, tipping off a homestand for them. Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. We've got Moncrief. Pressey is out there with Cummings. Then there's Speedy, and it's Robinson in at the 5 spot. And for the Magic, we've got Shaquille O'Neal. Anderson is out there with Hardaway. Then there's Grant, and it's Scott in at the 3. And here we are, opening night. Brent, do you have some special memories from an opening night you played in?
Man, I'm fired up, Kevin. Opening night. I hope you're excited. I know you are. I remember back in 1995, those many years ago, we had played against the Phoenix Suns, and they at the time had a player that said something during a free throw when the arena was completely quiet. Clippers against Suns. I can't repeat it in this broadcast, but at the commercial break, Kevin, I'll share it with you. But thank you for reminding me of it.
The Bucks working the ball around. And the shot is long. Here's Hardaway. Drives to the hoop. And it's Hardaway slamming it down.
And just fluid off the dribble. Great length to finish. And Hardaway attacking now with purpose.
Anderson against Moncrief. Offensive rebound. Good D by Anderson.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They right now are searching for a bucket.
Going inside, hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
You saw he altered his release, allowing him to get around his defender and then laid it in.
Hayward looking around, pass to Moncrief. Pressey against Grant. Pressey's shot is off.
Okay. Better than giving up the layup, you want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Passes it to Moncrief. Banked in off the glass.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's Hardaway. Following the bucket by the Bucks. And here's Anderson for 3. Robinson pulls it in. The Bucks have gotten only 1 of 6 shots to drop for them to start this game. Hayward up top. Guarded by Hardaway. Hayward passes to Robinson. Out to Moncrief. Clock at 6. And no good that time. Good D by Anderson. Pressey against Hardaway. The pass to O'Neal. Hayward comes with the double team. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Knocked loose, and it's the Magic with the ball. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Moncrief. And oh, what a play. He just palms the block.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
The Bucks trail. Now here's Cummings. Hayward passes to Cummings. And Grant sends it back. They get it back. Robinson, that's good. And now the first timeout called here for the Magic. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Now Hardaway. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Cummings dishes to Robinson. That shot, no good. And Orlando the other way now. Outside Hardaway. Inside. O'Neal misses.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Hayward passes to Cummings. No good there. Some solid defense from Grant. Hardaway against Hayward. Here's Grant. Lays it up and banks it in.
Man, that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Now here's Moncrief. Blanketed by the D. Fights to the rim for the layup.
With that now, only 2 of 7 to start the game. Not the start he was hoping for.
To the inside, O'Neal. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First team foul.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
This is his first free throw of the game.
O'Neal at the line for 2. No good on that one. He's off on the second. The Bucks shooting alarming 21% to get things going here. Cummings dishes to Hayward. Anderson against Moncrief. Cummings in the post. He's covered by Grant. Cummings' shot is good.
And he gets one to fall, and now 1 out of his first 4.
Anderson outside. Grant surveying the D. Stolen by Robinson.
to the paint. Here's Moncrief. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
It's blocked by Shaq.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size. And beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
And the Bucks decide to take their first time out here.
Yeah, his shot is just not there tonight, guys. And instead of trying to shoot himself out of the slump, maybe he needs to start moving the ball around and creating for his teammates.
The Bucks trail. Moncrief El Cid with it. He has 6. Here he goes. Count that one. Moncrief's got 8 points.
And just an excellent slasher. Moncrief with the great burst and body control, and of course one of the stronger guards in the league.
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over. Duncan, he's checked in for Shaq.
Your Magic.
And it's Anderson with the ball for the Magic. They get a hand on it. One-on-one fast break. Here's Moncrief. The rebound by Anderson.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Out to Hardaway. The 3. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Now here is Moncrief. 8 points for him. And there's the drive.
Yeah, and consistency is the name of the game for Moncrief. Anytime you play him, you're in for a night of all-around basketball.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Magic.
That mid-range shot has been a weapon for them up to this point, fellas.
Another part of the game tonight where they've been effective is to get points in the paint.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Orlando leading. On the wing, Scott lets it go with a three. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
Anderson against Moncrief. The three. Traps in the tray. Moncrief's got 12 in the game.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Now here is Hardaway. 11 points in the game. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
For Orlando, they have missed both free throws they've attempted tonight. Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Smooth checked in for Grant, and Armstrong subbed in for Anderson. Bucks trail by 5. It's Pierce on the wing. Haynes passes to Taylor. And it's good. 2 points.
That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
On the way up top. Duncan trying to break loose. Rejected by Taylor. Haynes. He's covered by Armstrong. Duncan with the block. And here they come. Here's Scott. Makes good on the step-back jumper. He has 5.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Pass to Haynes. It's deflected. Scott against Pierce. Here's Armstrong. And he uses the glass on the layup. Now it's a 7-point Orlando lead.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Timeout called, the Bucks.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go and get back on track.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your 407. And your 407.
He's checked in for Orlando. And the Bucks with possession here. They trail by 7. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing. Scratching your head to that turnover.
Orlando's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Taylor against Armstrong. Rebounded by the Bucks.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Here's the pass to Lister. Now Dunleavy. Six to shoot. Pierce against Armstrong. Launches it. Ball's knocked loose. Orlando leading by 7. Here's Scott. He's got 5. Driving in. A rebound by Lister. Here's the pass to Haynes. And it's blocked by Scott. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession.
Bucks ball.
And the Magic making a change here. Royals checked in.
Royal.
Here's Pierce. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
The first 2 minutes.
From outside the arc. Doesn't go that time. The Magic go the other way with it. Here's Francis. He's covered by Fresh. Offensive rebound. Francis passes to Duncan. Shot clock at 5. Driving the lane. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him. Duncan's got 5.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Taylor. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Magic leading by 9. Here's Francis. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Here's Haynes. And he lays it straight in.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Here's Armstrong. Here he goes. The rebound by the Bucks.
Well, the D's so tight on him, it makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
Taylor's shot, good.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
And here's Armstrong. 12 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to McCoy. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Orlando out in front, up by 5. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And when you consider how the Magic are doing, what do you think?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you can't be careless with your shot selection out there because some of them are getting thrown back.
And Brent the Wrinkle added to the playoff format for 2021, the play-in tournament. Really became a hot-button issue last season.
Yeah, it felt like you either were going to love it or you weren't going to like it at all. And I think a lot of people really enjoyed the fact that the last month of the season provided games that had something at stake. And that positioning to get into the 10th slot with an opportunity to get into the playoffs drew the attention of NBA fans and players to keep competing until the very end of the season to take that shot at getting into the postseason. So I really like it.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. Taylor is out there with Pierce. And it's Greavy in at the two-guard spot. Bucks trail by 7. The pass to Haynes. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. It's Pierce on the wing. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Shot by Taylor, no good. Orlando leading by 7. Lob pass to Duncan.
And Shaw really one of those efficient combo guards. Known mostly as a shooter, but, man, he can also dish the rock.
And so it's Milwaukee with it. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Here's Greavy. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Greavy's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. The Magic have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Now Armstrong. Pass to Duncan. Goes back up. It's stolen. Now here's Pierce. Fires from 18. And the jumper is on the mark. Pierce has got his first 2 points of the night.
And he should thank the team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
It's stolen by Taylor. Here's Greavy, covered by Duncan. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now.
Nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area. That's a miss he's going to be disappointed with.
Here's Armstrong. Greavy with the rebound. Bucks trail by 4.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
So a new group on the floor for Orlando.
In for the Bucks.
Three minutes of action so far in the second quarter. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. It's ironic that while the league took refuge in Orlando to complete the 2020 season, the Magic has had no reprieve from the rash of injuries that affected its top young players the last few years. This team is well coached and plays hard. Hopefully their fortunes will change when it comes to health. Guys?
All right, David, thank you.
And you see the vision there from Presti. He's just so comfortable with the ball in his hands, setting up his teammates.
Outside, Scott. Magic moving the ball around. And here's Anderson from the arc. No good. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. Moncrief the pass to Cummings. And the jam by Terry Cummings.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Now here's Hardaway. He's got 14. Buries it from three-point range. Anderson's got 5 points so far.
And great job from beyond the arc this quarter. They are now shooting the three at almost 60% for the game. And he breaks out the tomahawk. No soft finish there. Pure power.
Yeah, we could feel that one all the way over here. Hardaway kicks to Anderson. Back to Hardaway. Five to shoot. Here's the floater. Got a piece of it. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Good D by Hardaway. Magic leading by 4. Scott with the ball. 5 points in the game. Here's Hardaway. Yes, that goes in. 16 points for him.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
To the right side. Scott against Presti. Pass to Moncrief. Takes a 3. The basket good off the assist from Hayward.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Hardaway goes in. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Look at the handles. Gets through the knee and then powers it home.
Such a pretty move inside. Clark, how do you stop that? Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
Change here. Robinson's checked in. Bucks trail by 5. And here's Moncrief. 15 points in the game. Lets the 3 fly. And again, the Bucks miss. The Magic have gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. Scott, good.
And with the height to see over people and the peripheral vision to do it quickly. Penny with the perfect setup.
Now here is Moncrief. The rebound by Anderson.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
And Hardaway gets it to go. Milwaukee's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Now Moncrief, he takes it in, misses the layup.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
He's so good at setting up his teammates. Tonight, though, Hardaway's been calling his own number, and boy, has he been prolific.
Here is Hayward. After Penny Hardaway's bucket, over Hardaway. No good, unable to end this run. Anderson finds Scott. From down in the low post, it goes. Scott's got 9.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Now here is Moncrief. 15 points in the game. And to get open is Robinson. Moncrief's shot is off. Anderson against Moncrief. The tray. Cummings grabs the board. Cummings got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Back to Hayward. Pressey kicks to Hayward. And Grant sends it back. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Grant. So both teams changing it up here. Here's Moncrief. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And good that time.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Royal against Pressey. Passes it to Robinson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out in trying to win this game.
Now here is Hardaway. Grant finds Anderson. Out to Hardaway. Orlando needs to get off a shot. Here's Santiago. Here's Grant. Rebound, Milwaukee. Robinson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Down low, here's Moncrief. Can't cash in from close range.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
The other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
And the Bucks with possession here, following the bucket by Orlando. There's the pass to Moncrief. To end the drought, it's blocked. Pressey against Royal. Pass to Santiago. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
His first team foul.
For Orlando, they have gone 1 of 3 at the line here.
Taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Duncan, he's checked in for Grant. Goose comes in for Royal. Garcia, he's checked in for Anderson. And Armstrong subbed in for Hardaway. He's perfect from the line this time. Bucks trail by 19. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
2 minutes.
Here's Dunleavy. No points in the game yet for him. And he's going up for the alley-oop. It's stolen by Duncan. And up the court come the Magic on the break. Up the floor. Ejected by Taylor. That's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession. Smooth check in for Orlando. Milwaukee making a switch here. There's 1:47 left to play here in the half. Armstrong with it. Just 5 on the clock. Fires from 18. That shot no good. Now the Bucks take it the other way.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
Elite passes like that are so hard to defend. He never had to break his stride. So full speed, 2 points.
Armstrong passes to Garcia. Excellent D there from Pierce. Bucks trail by 17. And 1:01 left here in the second. Pass to Taylor. Back to Pierce. Now Dunleavy. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
Shaw's checked in for Garcia. Milwaukee making a switch here. .40 left in the first half. Here's Francis. That one also a miss for him, just like the other 3 attempts this game. Here's Haynes. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Duncan's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And here's Armstrong. Fires from deep. No good. Shot missing. And so it's the Orlando Magic out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Here with Mike Budenholzer. Bud, what are you looking to clean up in the second half?
I don't think our offense is really moving the way we wanted to, getting up and down the court at a pace. And, we got to make a few more open shots, but I think we can be a lot better offensively.
We've seen that from your team, Coach. I'm sure it'll show up. Thanks. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It was a closely contested first quarter for Orlando. Their field goal percentage was a robust 50% in the period. That's something they can hang their hat on. They just exploded in the second quarter, grabbing the momentum and running with it. Basket after basket, and they played stingy defense. Now they've got a halftime lead that's going to be very difficult to erase. What did you think, Kenny, about what we saw from the Magic?
Watching that half, they did a great job in transition. It's so hard to score in the half court when you let your defense set up. So anytime you get a chance, go. You go. Kind of reminds me of me in the day. That's why they call me the Jet. Jack, get down the court fast as you can. Come on, man.
And you, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Bucks.
Just bad interior defense from them throughout the half. They're getting pushed around, not protecting the rim, allowing easy looks. That's the kind of D I love to face. I've had at least 30 by now, guys.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. What a game we're seeing from Penny Hardaway.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. They've got Scott. Shaquille O'Neal is out there with Grant. Then there's Anderson, and it's Hardaway in at the point. That's the group starting the second half for Jamal Mosley.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Here's Preston into the lane. And what a play, just snatched out of the air. Credit the block.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Here's Scott. Rebound, Milwaukee. Hayward, right side. And Hayward at the stuff.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Scott can't get it to go. Bucks trail by 17. Robinson down low. Working on Grant. Robinson misses. Orlando, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Hardaway passes to O'Neal. The kick out to Anderson. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
The third quarter has not started well, just 1 of 4.
Moncrief against Anderson. Looking to get back on track here. And the officials call a traveling violation.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning Mobile One block a moment ago.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Orlando leading by 17. Outside Hardaway. Anderson against Moncrief. Anderson dishes to Hardaway. Grant kicks to Hardaway. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's the drive, and it's Hardaway slamming it down.
That's an old-fashioned rim rapper.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
Quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Pressey passes to Moncrief. Got a piece of it. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Anderson in the post. Moncrief defending. Anderson can't get it to go.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Rebounded by the Bucks. Here's Moncrief, and it's sent back by O'Neal.
Team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
And how about O'Neal zipping passes over to his guys, using that height to find open teammates?
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Pressey kicks to Hayward. Here's Moncrief. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Hayward's got 3 assists tonight. Magic leading by 19 points. Here's Hardaway.
That is not possible. Is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but possible, like you said. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. As NBA revenues climb into the tens of billions of dollars, teams have even more resources to compete. Staffs are growing with more coaches, trainers, and specialists, so general managers have more to manage than ever. Generally, the best organizations are those that effectively collaborate and communicate across the board. Kevin?
And DA, as we know, that's always been the case. Thank you.
At the line for
and look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Magic.
When they've had a chance to attack the basket at any point in this game, they've taken advantage.
Take a break.
Another thing they've done well tonight is to share the basketball. So many of their buckets have just been off crisp offensive sets, setting up their shooters.
First free throw is good.
And Hardaway's nickname came from his grandmother. She was calling him Pretty, but with that southern drawl, it sounded like Penny.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Lister's checked in. No good on the second free throw. The Bucks have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvement, certainly. Pressey dishes to Moncrief. Hayward outside. Shot clock at 6. Three-pointer. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. And Hardaway gets it to go.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Now here is Moncrief. 17 points in the game.
Shaquille O'Neal. His first team foul.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
Moncrief. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Moncrief hits them both. The dynamic, Greg, between players and officials is always interesting. With some players saying they think there's a lot of room for improvement. What do you think?
Well, we do see players getting teed up for simply making their case, and really the guys just want to play. So, yeah, you love to see a little bit more harmony out on the floor. I think we need to get those two groups together in the offseason to break bread and try to smooth over that relationship.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
407.
Making a switch here. Royals checked in. Brewer is checked in for Milwaukee. Magic leading by 20. Anderson outside. Pass to Hardaway. He dishes it to O'Neal. Grant trying to break free. And there's Shaq. That's good on the assist from Penny Hardaway. Hardaway has got his 7th assist here tonight. Anderson against Moncrief. With the drive. With the tip. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Moncrief's got 21.
I love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Now here's Hardaway. He's got 31. And Anderson slams it in.
Good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
Hardaway against Hayward. Kicks it to Moncrief. Back to Hayward. Pressey against Royal. 5 on the clock. With the teardrop. And Pressey gets it to go. Pressey's got 4 this quarter.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
To the left wing. Lister against O'Neal. Good. Nice job down low. Shaq's got his second bucket of the night.
And O'Neal, just a brute on the block, simply overpowers the opposition.
The pass to Moncrief. Back to Hayward. Now Brewer. Pass to Moncrief. Jacks up a three. And that's collected by Grant. Grant's got 7 rebounds in the game.
Well, he got off to a terrific start from the perimeter, but in the second half, he can't seem to build on that early success.
Royal against Pressey. He kicks to Hayward. Pass to Moncrief. To the paint. Here's Lister. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Grant.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anderson.
That's just poor communication between those two. The passer has to make sure his teammate is established, and the teammate has to know the pass is coming. See, that's communication.
A new lineup here for the Bucks. Bucks trail by 20. Haynes, guarded by Hardaway. Left side, Taylor. A 3-ball, and Grant sends it back. And he stays with it. Launches a 3.
Milwaukee foul. His first team foul.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group. Magic leading by 20. Armstrong with it. Here's the teardrop. Here's McCoy. Rejected by Taylor. Haynes. He's covered by Armstrong. They get the rebound. Count that bucket.
He seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. We see that pay off.
Here is Shaw. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Looking to get it going. And it's Armstrong missing. Bucks trail by 18. Now Dunleavy. Bosnia. He's covered by Armstrong. Lays it up and off the glass.
Well, that's a defensive breakdown. You can't let him get that deep.
Yeah, how do you let him get a lounge chair down there and be comfortable in the paint like that?
Francis. Rejected by Taylor. Pass break, Milwaukee. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, easy call.
For Milwaukee, they have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second. Magic leading by 15. And here's Armstrong. Lob pass to Duncan. And Duncan throws it down.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Right side, Pierce. Lets it go from 11. Not enough on that one as it misses. Orlando's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Here's Francis. Tipped away. Pierce with the steal. Passes to Dunleavy. 1:33 left in the third quarter of the game. Wozniak, covered by Duncan. And the rebound goes to Duncan.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
And so Orlando again turning it over.
Into the box, Kevin Greavy.
We've got 1:13 left in the third quarter. Haynes, he's covered by Armstrong.
Darrell Armstrong, his first, third team foul.
.102 left to play here in the third. Left side, Taylor. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Magic leading by 17. Here's Francis. Taylor with the rebound. Well, the Bucks shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots. Six on the shot clock. Here's Pierce. It's tipped. And up the court come the Magic on the break. Here's Armstrong. Milwaukee with the rebound.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
Here's Haynes. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought. And so it's the Orlando Magic feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. Back to the action after this word. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the fourth quarter. Cummings is out there with Robinson. Then there's Speedy. Then it's Fresh. And it's Pressey in at the shooting guard position. Here's Robinson. Duncan with some nice D. Orlando leading by 17. Here's Francis. Dishes it to Armstrong. Francis passes to Scott. Over Taylor. And he overshot that one, missing. And here's Hayward. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. Outside, Taylor. And there's the pass to Robinson. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
First team foul. Shooting for Milwaukee. At the line for two.
First one falls for him. Both good from the line that time.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Armstrong against Hayward. It's stolen by Taylor. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. And he lobs it up. Here's Pressey. Out to Hayward. 5 to shoot. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Shoots. Here's Robinson. Duncan with the block.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Driving inside. Here's Scott. No good from outside.
Yeah, the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had 1 in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
Here's Pressey. Nails the baby hook.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
Here's Francis. Pressey defending. That's tipped. And now running up the court. Hayward's pushing it up. The shot off that time. Orlando leading by 13. Armstrong passes to McCoy. Pass to Scott. This one for 3. Another miss by Orlando.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Orlando's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
Entirely new group here. Shaq's checked in for Duncan. Grant comes in for Smooth. Anderson, he's checked in for Goose. Hardaway is subbed in for Armstrong. The Bucks also with the sub. Moncrief, he's checked in for Taylor. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, during the break, I listened in on what the head coach of the Magic was saying to his team. His demeanor was not one of the coach whose team was well ahead. He said, this is the time to turn up the heat. Make one final push and try to close out strong. See if they were listening, guys.
Okay, David, thanks. Cummings can't hit. Magic leading by 14. Outside Hardaway. Pass to O'Neal. Now Hardaway. Defended by Hayward. Shot clock at 5. Passes it to O'Neal. Over Hayward. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Milwaukee ball.
Bucks trail by 14.
Hey, yo, right here.
Here's Pressey. And the jam by Terry Cummings.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. The kick out to Anderson. Here's Shaq. That shot off. The Bucks go the other way with it. To the inside. That good from Moncrief on the assist by Pressey. Pressey's got 4 assists in the game. Now here's Anderson. Outside Hardaway. Robinson with the block. And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here. Here are the Magic now. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Just 5 to shoot. Grant kicks to Scott, trying to get open his shot. Oh, he touched it while it was in the cylinder. That's offensive basket interference. Bucks trail by 10. To the wing right side. Pressey against Anderson. The lead now cut to single digits.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Anderson with the ball. Here's Hardaway. Robinson with the block. And they'll get another chance. They recover. It's good on the putback. And the Magic lead by 10.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
The pass to Moncrief. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Moncrief's got 10 points in just the second half. Pass to O'Neal. Releases, and a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Orlando with the ball. Back to Grant. Shaq down low. Robinson on him. 5 on the clock. Pass to Hardaway from downtown. Rebound, Milwaukee. Robinson's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Cummings. Drives to the hoop. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Hardaway against Hayward. Passes it to O'Neal. Outside, Scott takes a 3. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
Inside. A beautiful reverse layup.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And the pass to O'Neal. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist. Hardaway's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Bucks trail by 9. Pass to Moncrief. Floats one up, and it's sent back by O'Neal. In the corner, Hardaway with it. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. And Grant sends it back. And they'll keep possession.
That's good. That's his second personal foul. Shooting for Milwaukee. 1 shot.
And that one falls for Robinson. Orlando leading by 6. Outside Hardaway. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
Yeah, the lead dwindling quickly here now as the turnovers have robbed them of their momentum.
Bucks trail by 6. Pass to Moncrief. Here's Robinson, and it's sent back by O'Neal. Pressey against Anderson. from 11 feet away. Robinson pulls it in. And so it's Hayward with it. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. Pressey, here's Cummings, and the jam by Terry Cummings.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Outside Hardaway. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Here's Milwaukee now. They're on a 17-7 run. Moncrief up top, guarded by O'Neal. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with two hands on that stuff. Here's Hardaway, and then Hardaway with the dunk.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Defense has got to be better. Flat out effort was not there.
Moncrief's shot is off. Orlando leading by 4. To the middle. It's tipped. Grant kicks to Scott. There's the three. Trains the three-pointer.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Moncrief against Scott. Now here is Moncrief. Defense right on him. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It goes on Horace Grant.
At the line for the Bucks, Sidney Moncrief. 2 shots.
That's good for Moncrief. Moncrief hits them both.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Now here's Hardaway. Kicks it to Anderson. Grant trying to break free. Anderson's shot is off. Bucks trail by 5. To the inside. Here's Robinson. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Well, Orlando shooting a paltry 33% in the fourth. Not a good showing for this offense. Passes it to O'Neal.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Anderson outside. Here's the three. They get it back. Goes up again. Robinson with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Robinson. Defense, Milwaukee. It's a 5-point game. O'Neal passes to Grant. Lock at 6. Hardaway against Hayward. And Hardaway gets it to go.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
The Bucks shooting fairly well in the fourth, around 48%. Moncrief against Scott. Lets it go. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Anderson kicks to Hardaway. That one good for 2. And it's a 9-point Magic lead.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
Now here's Hayward. Now the pass to Pressey.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. They're ahead by 9. 1:02 left in the fourth quarter. a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Penny Hardaway.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. .102 left in the fourth quarter. And it's in there. Hardaway has got 39.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Magic.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
Now here's Anderson driving to the basket. Throws it up high.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
A huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Now Hardaway. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long and good night, everyone.